You are now in the Soul Studio with your host, Jaci Caprice, right here on worldwidecloreradio.com. Relax, relate, breathe. Yo, what's up? This is your girl, Jaci, and you are officially in the Soul Studio. You will never believe where we are broadcasting from. Yeah, we are in the back room, making sure that we get this done right here. I just want to thank you all for tuning in this evening. And I've got a very, very special guest with me this evening. Her name is Kim.
Hey there.
What's up, Kim? How you feeling, girl?
I'm good. How you doing?
Girl, doing good. Doing good. We are talking about back in the day. You remember biker shorts?
Remember them very well.
Okay, BKs, now and laters, and high top fades. Well, what we're going to do now is go back. That's right. We're talking back in the day this week with special in-studio guest Kimaro.
In the house.
Keeping it moving.
Keeping it moving.
We sound like salt and pepper.
I like that.
Yes, we just want to thank you guys for stopping by to kick it with us as we reminisce about the golden age of hip-hop in the 80s and sweat out our asymmetrical hairdos to some of the greatest R&B hits of the time. We want you all to call in and share your back-in-the-day moments. Call into 248-397-8085. We are going to love to hear from you as we talk about back in the day. Kim, you done came all the way from Ipsy.
Yes, I did.
Ipsy?
Yes, Ipsy, Tucky.
I thought that Ipsy-Tucky. That's what it's called.
That's a back in the day name for you.
I know that's right. Now, Jarrell, if we are ready, we're going to go ahead and set this off right. We are going to get into some Ahmad back in the day right here on the Soul Studio. You've tuned in with your host, Jaci Caprice, and special guest,
Kim.
Yes, let's go back in the day, baby.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days
when I was just a little gigolo, I looked up to my bigger bro, begged if I could kick it. So when he went out with girls, I could go tagging along, nagging. If she had a sis, maybe could mac a baby hood rat. You'll remember way back then when it was 1985, all the way live. I think I was about 10. One of those happy little fools singing the blues that be always trying to bag with the shag and karate shoes, saying yo mama black, his mama this, his mama that. Then he get mad and want to scrap. We stay mad about 10 minutes, then it's like back on the bike to play hide and go get it with the younger souls by the bungalows. Then switch to playing ding dong ditch when that gets old and too cold to hack it. Threw on a bomber jacket, you could tell the ballers cause they bell wearing gazelles. If they really had money raised, be sport DKs. And all the girls had they Turkish link. If it broke, then they made earrings to it, like they meant to do it. But sometimes I still sit and reminisce and think about the years I was raised back in the day.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
What?
Back in the days I sit and wish I was a kid.
I'm still back in the days, but now the year is 87, 88. That's when my crew and I were in junior high in 7th grade. I hated school. No doubt I couldn't wait to get out
and be a grown up.
But let me finish this reminiscing and telling about when girls was spelling tight corduroys like for the boys, basket weaves, Nike Cortez and footsie socks, and eating pickles with Tootsie Pops, and it don't stop. I'm glad cause when JJ Fair did Supersonic, it was kinda like a sport to wear biker shorts or to wear jeans you could smack if you mac right to hoochies with poison airbrush donate backside. Dudes had on Nike suits and the boomers with the fat laces, cause it was either that or K-Swiss. I miss those days, so I pout like a grown jerk, wishing all I had to do now was finish homework. It's true, you don't realize really what you got till it's gone, and I'm not gonna sing another sad song, but sometimes I do sit and reminisce and think about the years I was raised back in the day.
Back Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
Yes.
Ain't nothing like that to get you in the mood, right? That's what's up, man. I gotta give shouts out to DJ Stacy J is back in the cut. Yo, we missed you, fam. Yes. I mean, we held it down. Jarrell did his thing. You know he's the bomb engineer, so we held it down. But it's good to have you back. You were a little sick, right? Yeah, you looking good. Yeah, you looking good. You looking good. So it's gonna be good to have you back on the ones. You know, because you got half the kick. So we say you on the ones. You know what I'm saying? But no, we're talking back in the day right here on Worldwide Core Radio, the Soul Studio with special guest Kim.
Hey.
What up, Kim?
How you doing?
Doing good, man. We actually got a caller. Terrell is calling us, man. What up, Tam? Fam?
What up, though?
How you doing?
Well, my seat in the studio.
Where your seat?
Yeah, my seat.
Hey, you know we're moving here at Core, right?
I know. I'm about to get in the time machine. Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Hey, okay, so y'all remember when communities was real communities, right?
Right.
Neighborhoods was real neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Everybody knew everybody.
Yep.
I don't know where that went.
Right. You know, we were actually
Like
talking
people,
about that.
you can actually go next door and ask for some sugar.
Yeah, for some
You
milk.
You can't do that nowadays. At all, like literally. Like, I mean, like, you don't even want to know your neighbors now. You just want to go home, lock the doors,
Wow.
close the blinds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's no community, no, block parties. And,
Yeah.
things like that,
That's true.
Communities is luckily, you'd be like, somebody move out of the house, you'd be like, man, I hope they don't rent that out. So it's just like, time has changed, and
Yeah.
apartment buildings, storage facilities is
Yeah.
more popping than people buying a house and, making a house and living there for 10, 12 years, So it's just like time is changing, you know what I'm saying? Back in
Man.
the day,
You absolutely right, man. Because
it was worth it.
we were talking about like how when you were growing up, you were everybody's kid. Like it didn't matter whose child you were. If you were caught doing wrong, you were getting a butt whooping. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So
I remember my teacher, like, they used to whoop kids in school, like,
Yeah.
I
In
was
school?
like, like nowadays, you
Real
got
talk.
kids bigger than the teacher, about to take the teacher out. I mean, teachers, ever since Columbine, ain't nobody touching nobody kid,
That's true.
It's just like, you just never know.
Yeah.
Kids are doing things that, wasn't done back in the day,
You're true. That's so true about it, man. It is a different time, man. You absolutely right about community. And that's what we're going to get into, man. Thanks so much for your call, T.
No problem. I had to call at the beginning of the show, you know what I'm saying? The slots,
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, that was Terrell, man. Hey, we love you. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
But that is the truth, because that's one of the things I was going to discuss too.
Okay.
Parenting
Yeah.
from back in the day.
Yeah.
Every parent or not a parent,
Yeah.
someone in the neighborhood
Yeah.
could take responsibility for somebody else's child
That's
if they're
so
in
true.
the wrong.
That is so true.
That was one of the things that you can do. Paddling in school.
Yeah, you remember
back in
that?
the day.
You remember
was
that?
Something that could be done.
I remember there was a case where a kid, he had gotten, remember we were doing paddling, but there was also a case, I believe in Columbus, Ohio, where a kid was isolated at his desk, like by a partition. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, that may seem a little extreme, but you got the message through to the kids. It's like, what are they doing now? I mean, you've got kids. You know what I'm saying? And what types of things are they doing now in the schools to help reinforce what's going on at home and in the neighborhood, or what's not going on?
Basically, is just work with the kid at the school.
Yeah.
Have them participate in different courses or, something to rehabilitate them, basically. Make them a better person.
Okay.
But really, as far as like the discipline, like we used to have, totally different now. There's really no discipline. It's all about talk.
Right.
And, try and communicate with that child.
Right.
To make them a better person.
Okay, so it's more of a communication instead of a whooping.
Yeah, basically.
So that has changed. If you all hear noise in the background, Core Radio is really we're getting ready to move to a bigger spot. So it's very exciting. We got hustle and bustle, but you know how we do. We're always on our grind. So we're going to be on air bringing you all the content, no matter what. So we're moving to a bigger space, and it's over in, it's going to be off of the Lodge Freeway and Evergreen Road. It's over on Northwestern Highway. So they're actually getting ready to move starting tomorrow. So we are actually broadcasting from a room with a vending snack machine in the background. So if it sounds a little different, if things sound a little different, it's because core is really starting to grow. It's like wearing your, talking about back in the day, wearing your brother's Wranglers. Like, I remember back in the day, my brother, I used to always have to wear his clothes because, you know, my parents were, you know, divorced, and mama did what she needed to do. I mean, of course we had family members who made sure we had stuff, but, you know, you would wear your oldest siblings' clothes, you know, until y'all couldn't wear them to the thread.
Exactly.
You know, I remember Wranglers.
Oh,
we ain't have, you have Wranglers? Girls, Wranglers, and what else? Speaking of fashion,
oh goodness, you know they had like the British Knight.
Yes,
was one of the
BKs.
Yes,
BKs. Them things were tight. Like I remember begging my mom for a pair of BKs. And my grandparents actually ended up giving me some. I had the white ones with the black patent leather and the gold BK symbol on it. Dope.
And the pink and gray with the alligator skin.
Dope. The pink and the gray. That's dope. You know, I was a little bit of a tomboy. So I was more like, give me the black ones with the, you know. Yeah. And what about them MCMs? You were talking about the MCM shoes.
The jogging suits. The penny loafers.
It was hard as heck to get that penny in the penny loafer.
It sure was.
Have you ever tried to get a penny in the penny loafer thing?
It was hard.
It was ridiculous.
Yes.
It was ridiculous.
But the penny loafers was the black, the burgundy.
Yes.
Remember they were like,
yes.
And the leather, the shiny, leather. You could see them about a mile away because they was bling blinging so much.
And if the sun hit them mugs. Yo, we're talking about back in the day tonight on the Soul Studio. Yes. I'm your host, Jaci Caprice, and I have a special guest in with me, K.I.M. Y'all know her from Keeping It Moving segment.
I am in the house.
Yes, you are. Yes, that's what's up.
It's good to be here.
It is good to see you, girl. And we want you all to call in and share with us your back in the day moments, man. You know, back in the 80s, a lot of times, you know, as adults, we're dealing with a lot of real issues. You know, we got the government that's shut down.
Yes.
You know, we got people who can't get their disability, people who can't get
medical insurance.
Thank you.
Different things. It's just so much different now.
Yeah.
Seemed like that stuff was just given to you.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Yeah, back in the day it was. Like you could just go with no hassle.
Now it's like you got to go through all types of loops and hoops and everything just to get.
And oops.
Okay, start over again. Let me try this again.
Exactly. It seems like it's a much harder thing to do now. But that's really what got us reminiscing about back in the days and being 80s babies and saying, you know, it's actually a good feeling to be in our 30s and in our early 40s because we remember a time, you know, of hip hop, true hip hop.
Yes.
And house parties, y'all.
Exactly. You could just go to a house party and not worry about anything.
Nothing.
Just have a good time.
And have a good time. You know, I remember one house party that I went to, and it was probably the first and the last one because I ended up getting in trouble. But a friend of mine was having a birthday party, and she turned it into a house party. And it was live, man. Big shouts out to anybody, to Donnell, to Theron, to Olahana, man, to all them cats I used to hang out with in high school. If I've missed your name, I apologize. Tiffany, man, all of y'all, because that was a heck of a party. I mean, I loved getting in trouble for that. Like, I was supposed to be home, I think, at 10. And I didn't get home till like 11:30.
Well, that was one of the sayings I remember back in the day when I was growing up, and my mom used to always say, make sure you don't let the street lights beat you,
girl.
You know?
Or she would.
Or she would.
That is the honest to God's truth.
Curfew was serious.
Curfew. Now, did you have a bedtime?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
What time was your bedtime?
I had to be in the bed no later than 10. No later. If I was up past 10, I was in deep trouble. TV off, everything, black room.
See,
nothing moving.
I'm jealous. And then when did your bedtime?
Oh, I had to be asleep by 10.
So you had to be in REM by 10. So that meant you had to get started at 9:15.
Yeah, because I was in the house by 8.
Oh, gosh.
You know, and if I didn't, 8:01, I am in trouble.
They had you to the strict.
Yes. Get in the house, get your shower, get ready for the next day.
Yes. Iron your clothes.
Yes.
Yep.
Have everything done before 10.
Oh my goodness. Love it, man. I had a bedtime at 9 o'clock. And that was even when I was a senior in high school. 9 o'clock I had to be in. It was real. It was real deal. And if you weren't home before those street lights came on, It was a wrap.
You should see me racing home, trying to make sure I get there. 7:59. I'm walking in the door like, here I am.
I know that's right, man. We talking back in the day. We're taking a moment just to kind of relax, man, to think about how things were when things were a little simpler.
Yes.
You know, and we just wanted to take this moment to do that. Again, if you guys are hearing stuff in the background, it's because Core Radio is really starting to grow. So we got the Core Cuties coming through right now. What up, fam? We got Mo in the building. Mo. What up, Mo? You know you're going to have to get on the mic, dude, before it's all said and done. We straight up miss you, bruh. So Core is really starting to grow now. So we are like in a middle room, again, with a snack vending machine in the back, making this happen right here on Core Radio. You know what I'm saying? Talking about back in the day. We want you guys to call in.
Yes. Call
in and talk to us about your back in the day moment.
I'll even give you.
Yeah. No, go ahead. You even what?
I'll even give some more, just to give them some ideas. Yeah. Because there is many of things I can think of from back in the day.
So many things. And that's what we're talking about. You guys call in to 248-397-8085. You are tuned into the Soul Studio. We having a good time here with Kim. We got DJ Stacy J in the building. She's going to be spinning for us live. We're just ready to have a good time. But I think we got to go ahead and get in the break. If not, we'll keep it rolling, Mo, because your face is saying so much right now. We're going to go ahead and go to a break. All right, bro. Y'all keep it locked right here. It's the Soul Studio. We're talking about back in the day. We'll be right back.
Come on down to A.K.A. Detail Car Wash, where we meet all automotive needs. Shampoo, wash, polish, buff, shine. You relax while we wax. Detail packages start as low as $40. Cars, in and out, $12. Trucks, SUVs, $17. Conversion vans, $22. Come visit us at 2744 West Davidson, located on the corner of Davidson and Law. Keep in mind, our pride is in your ride. We also offer pickup and drop-off services too. Call and make a reservation. 313-231-3312. That's 313-231-3312. A.K.A. Detail Car Wash, where we meet all automotive detailing needs.
Core Studios, your one-stop shop for your multimedia and promotional service with quality engineering for the professional, serious recording artists. Studio time starting at $35 an hour, plus $100, man, for that 4-hour block, baby. Pro Tools 9, up-to-date Mackie systems, the machine, soundproof recording booth, and the top-of-the-line mic speed and more. Core Studios, also it's your one-stop shop for the business person that you are. For quality update flyers as low as $175 for 5,000. CD duplication, CD covers starting at $150 for 500. Radio promotions, commercials, and t-shirts. That's right, baby, t-shirts starting as low as $20 a shirt with simple print, name, slogans, group organizations, and so and so. Also call us up for your next bulk of shirts needed for that family reunion, social club event, RRP memorial shirts. Bulk rate starting at $15 per shirt, baby, at 12. So call Core Studios when you ready for us to work for you. Core Studios, 248-397-8884. 248-397-8884. Quality work for the professional in you.
Yo, what's good? You are back. We are back with the Soul Studio talking about back in the day. Oh, remember this?
Yes.
This was our cut. What? Don't. That's dope. Go ahead. Stacy J on the what? She's on the ones doing it. So good to have her back. Yo, Kim.
Yes.
I want to tell y'all about a new Soul Collective thing.
Okay.
All right. The Soul Letter is a new Soul Collective's monthly digital print magazine that focuses on the soul movement from the indie perspective, filled with info on the music, literary events, visual, and special promotions that mainstream ignores. That's sad. Why they gotta ignore? Mainstream ignores them. You name it, and the Soul Letter delivers. So how do you get it? Log on to thesoulletter.com/volume20. is available now. A digital version is $2 each month. Free downloadable DJ mix with purchase. Now, get an annual subscription for $20. That means you save $4. Or you can get a print vision for $5 each month. Annual print subscription is $50. You save $10. But the cool thing about it is not only are you supporting other soul artists and soul movements and soul radio, like the one that you're listening to now, the Soul Studio, you help them out, but I also get a cut.
That's what's up. Yes.
Real talk. I get 50%.
There you go.
So if you buy an annual print subscription for $50, you give me $25. And then you help move me too. See? Isn't that dope? We all work together. But no, New Soul Collective is just an awesome, awesome movement. So I just had to go ahead and put that plug in there. Volume 20 is out. Make sure you guys go to the Soul Letter. That's one L in between there.com/ and cop that. But right now, we're going to get into some KIM, baby. Keep it moving.
It's time.
Let's get it.
Well, first talk of the day would be it's been discussion about the Tardy for the Party song that was done by
Candy and Kim.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they been dealing with since 2009 this whole situation of Candy not getting anything as far as profits go. So the U.S. District Court Judge in Northern District, Georgia, ruled in the favor of Kim over the 2009 song.
Are you serious?
Very serious. And then Burris she sued for profits, saying the track was stolen without plaintiff's authorization, license, or consent.
What?
Well, Kim is accusing Burris for suing only to promote the Candy show.
Okay.
Well, Candy says that it's really no big deal.
Yeah.
She does other things too, but that this is not over yet because it just didn't go down right at all. It was not in Candy's favor at all. But Candy does have upcoming things going on. She has an Atlanta-based play called A Mother's Love, and it's coming to Atlanta, the Rialto Atlanta Theater, and it'll be starting November 22nd through the 24th, and her tickets have gone on sale as of October the 15th.
Wow.
So, if you in that area, definitely check that out. That's good for her. I'm glad. I hope everything works out for her.
Me too, because that was such I remember watching, the show, and that was a topic that they were going back and forth about, and that's interesting to me as a producer, like how do you make sure you protect your stuff? Like you want to hook your friends up, you want to work with your friends, it's all love, but
sometimes you got
to have your paper.
Yeah, you have to follow the legal, to make sure you get your part.
Right.
And I guess it just didn't work in her favor, but she said amazing. It's not over. So
okay.
The next thing is, they came out with the new Grand Theft Auto, the 5.
Okay.
Well, there's a lawsuit in process probably for that.
What?
A publisher, Take-Two, Interactive, and developer Rockstar Games are being sued by Mr. Daz Dillinger, who is a rapper, for C-Walk and Nothing But the Cavi.
What?
This hit was included in the game soundtrack without his permission.
Whoa.
So Dillinger was offered $4,271 for using the song.
That's $71.
Exactly. They went to consent. Well, he refused it. So one of the two things can happen. He can either settle out of court or they'll fight in court.
Wow.
Well, it said that Rockstar Games and Take-Two may win this battle. So hopefully that all works out.
This is boggling my mind because those two stories, they're talking about people who created the music.
Exactly.
You think about, let's go back to the whole Robin Thicke thing that's going on.
Yes.
The creation of the music and how it's being, Stevie Wonder saying, you guys, don't fight on it, just let it go, because Stevie's gotten his stuff ganked before, you know what I'm saying? And he tried to fight it in court, stuff that he created, and he's a musical genius.
Yes, he's been around,
right.
So.
And it didn't work out in his favor. That's amazing to me.
A lot of that is going on now. It's a lot of it. My next story is Master P and his wife. They've been together, Sonia Miller. Yeah. They've been together for 24 years. Well, she finally filed for a divorce. But they've actually already have been separated. Is what I hear, since like 2011, because she filed for child support back then. Well, now she's filing for spousal support. But
spousal support.
Spousal
what
support.
What is that?
She wants support. They have 4 children together, Romeo included.
Okay.
And basically, yeah, Master P was seen with someone else too. So that's another reason why they believe that they, moved on and started doing their own thing, because it was rumored that his birthday was in April, that some other woman had given him a party for his birthday. So it is rumored that he has someone else in his life now. So basically, they just going through the money thing.
Wow.
Yes.
So she wants spousal support.
24 years. That's a long time.
That is a lot. Well, more power.
Yeah.
More power.
But, done with the sad news.
Yes. What's happy? Give us some happy news.
Chris Brown and Drake have made up.
What?
Yes. They have made up. Basically, they took a video of them in the recording studio hanging out together. So
working on a track?
Apparently so. They're trying to work on something as a collaboration in the future, and they may have other people who will get involved as well. So be looking forward to that. Yeah, so that's good to hear, because I love both of them. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah,
because they're good in their own right. Yes. Like, Chris Brown, he's had some issues. Yes. I mean, who hasn't had? If you're an artist, you got issues.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But
he's
entertaining, and that's not condoning everything that went on between him and Rihanna, because they both got issues. That's their thing. But I mean, he is a good entertainer.
Yes, he is. So that would be a nice track. Yeah. I can't wait to hear what they come out with together.
That's interesting.
And then Ja Rule was just released out of prison.
I seen it. You see how big he got?
He is huge. Very. He served 2 years for tax evasion.
Wow.
Well, he basically was locked up for owing supposedly $3 million. So he served his 28 months. He was released in May. But he did a good thing in there. He received his GED while serving his time.
That's what's up. Did he get his ministerial doctorate? Because I heard he's in a movie.
Yes, he is. He's in a movie, and
I'm in love with a church girl.
Yes. Yes, he is. Whoa. And that actually starts tomorrow.
Whoa.
So, yes, check it out if you can, because he definitely will be playing in that.
Wow.
There's also Stephen Baldwin and T-Bone who are in the movie.
T-Bone.
Yes.
T-Bone. He's a Christian rapper, isn't he?
I think so.
I think he is a Christian rapper. T-Bone.
Well, Ja Rule will be playing Miles Montego is his name in the movie.
Yep.
Well, come to find out, his son will be playing the young Miles.
Wow.
So that's
so Ja Rule's son will be. That'll be interesting. It'll be two turtles in one movie.
Exactly.
That's beautiful.
Very.
Because I swear he's like a turtle. I swear it.
Very much
without
so.
a shell.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
Yes.
Man,
so
keeping it moving with Kim, man. Them stories are dope.
Yes.
It's nice to have you on the phone, but it's really cool to have you in the studio, man.
It's so nice to be here.
Yay.
Thank you for having me. This is cool. I really enjoyed this.
We are talking back in the day today on the Soul Studio. Y'all hearing the cutting and scratching, the breaking of DJ Stacey J. She's in the building, man, mixing it up. Don't sleep on it. That's liquid flow over there, man. Yeah. Oh, she is doing it. Talking back in the day. You guys give us a call. 248-397-8085. We want to know your stories. We heard from Terrell earlier talking about community, and speaking of community and back in the day, you remember the pro-black movement. You remember Fight the Power.
Yes.
You remember where music was used to highlight a cause. You know what I'm saying? And we were wearing the medallions.
Yes.
The red, the black, the green.
Yes.
We had a sense of empowerment back in the day. And I don't know if I necessarily see a lot of that.
Not anymore. Not like we used to. Not like you used to.
Yeah.
At all.
Not much. Remember we had, and I'm kind of skeptical, but you remember that company Cross Colors?
Yes.
Were they? Did we ever find out if they were owned by us or by them?
We did not.
Us and them.
Not Kid and Play. Crisscross.
Crisscross, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't they wear something to that nature?
Well, they were crossed out. They were totally crossed out. just a little different. They wore their stuff to the back.
Yeah, they had their own fashion.
They really did, but it was a sense of self-expression,
yes,
and I don't know if we necessarily have that today.
No, not really.
You know, as widespread as it was. I mean, I remember, you know, trying to search for the fist. Remember the black fist?
Yes.
You know,
Like
medallion on the pick.
Yes.
Oh, now we going back. Yeah, we really going
Way
back in the
back.
day from the frozen picks.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I remember searching for that and looking for things that connected us with Africa and with our roots, you know, and it wasn't just us, it was like everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. I mean, you had whites, you had Puerto Rican, you had everybody.
Yes.
Everybody was getting a sense of, it seemed like everybody wanted to be black back in the day. Hey, we got a caller. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Ypsilanti, Michigan.
What's up, Ipsy? What's your name?
My name is Jamie.
Hey, what's happening?
Hi, what's happening?
Hey, you got a back in the day story for us, fam?
Yeah, I'm talking about the MC Hammer pants.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Did you rock a pair?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. K.I.M. is my daughter.
Yes. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
You remember running to every concert.
Yes, I do. With my MC Hammer pants.
I love it. Mama done busted you out. She had some MC Hammer pants, Mom?
Oh, yeah.
Did she have the MC Hammer shoes? That's what I want to know.
No, we didn't have shoes. I had the pants. And we're going left to right. Doing that dance.
Come on, can't touch this.
Slide across the floor.
That is awesome. Do you remember anything? What else about Kim? Since we busted Kim out, what else would she wear that you would be like, child?
The miniskirt.
Kim.
The mini skirt.
You want a mini skirt?
They call them micro minis then.
The micro mini? Oh, Kim. Oh, your mama's telling it all. Oh, my goodness.
Jerry curl.
And she had a Jerry curl, too?
Oh, that was Scary Curl.
The Scary Girl. I love it. I see where you get your sense of humor from. I love you. Mama, thank you so much for calling in, sweetie.
Oh, good. It's good to listen to y'all. And I'll be listening when y'all move.
That's what's up. We appreciate you.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Y'all keep talking. I'm listening.
Yes, ma'am.
It's so funny.
Everybody to listen.
All right. Tell everybody you know to tune into the Soul Studio.
I will.
That's what's up.
All right. And y'all have a blessed day.
Thanks, moms. Man, your mom done told it all. I love it. I keep waiting for my mama to come. Girl, speaking of Jerry curls.
Right, that's my next thing. You must have read my mind. Remember when we used to blow dry the Jerry curls out the area so we could curl our hair?
Honey, my mama wouldn't let me have a Jerry curl.
Okay, but don't forget, and the baby hair.
I don't know how many jars of brown gel we went through in the 80s.
Right. Honey, that company went huge back then.
Yes. What was it? Magic? They still sell it now.
Yes, they still sell the Jerry curl juice now.
What was it? Stay soft, bro. That was something soft and free.
You felt soft and free
Girl.
because you had your baby hair flowing.
You are a mess. My mama wouldn't let me have a Jerry curl, but I tell you what,
Honey.
I got away. My first perm, and I'm still feeling the repercussions from this. My first perm, I had to sneak it. I went over to a friend of mine's house, and his sister did hair. You know how you had that one sister, somebody's big sister, that did hair.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, Mom, we're going over to such-such house. We're going to play video games. So she did me a perm. I didn't call Mama to check, Mom is okay, And my mom is like Afrocentric. Okay? Afrocentric.
Natural.
All right? So when I came home,
it didn't look good.
It was a wrap. Well, wait, girl. We're going to keep it at that.
Okay.
But I rocked it on the way from the playground to home.
Yeah.
And I think the next day, I had an afro somehow. I don't know how she did it.
Right.
But I had my afro.
Back.
Okay. I think she cut it off. But that's back in the day, man.
Yes, back in the day.
Fancy free.
I remember the two-tone jeans. You remember that? The gray in the front, or the black in the front.
The suede.
With the suede.
I love it.
The two-tone jeans, the lopsided haircut.
Yes.
You know, the blonde on one side.
Yes.
Just all that. The high top fade.
Yes.
Just something else.
Man, just reminiscing to a time where we just enjoyed ourselves.
Yes.
You know, it wasn't as serious as it is now.
Not at all. Not at all.
And I don't even think we weren't even sagging by then. I think everybody wore a belt.
Yeah. Or tight jeans.
Now, the skinny jeans are kind of coming back, aren't they?
That kind of makes up, brings it back.
Right. There's fashion that's starting to come back. Like you see a lot of the neon colors.
The wedges, you know, the bell bottoms.
Yep.
You know, some stuff have turned around and came back. You know.
Yep, big time.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. You
remember
in the neighborhood, the Kool-Aid house. Did you guys have a Kool-Aid house?
Oh, we had a candy store.
Y'all had a candy store?
The candy store.
House or the store?
The house. You go down in the basement and get your candy.
Ooh.
Yes. It was a couple candy stores around, too. I remember.
Around the neighborhood?
Yeah. Get you some ice cream, all kind of stuff.
Girl, you couldn't do that now. You talking about going down to somebody's basement for some candy?
Can you go get it for me?
I'm like, can you bring that? Matter of fact, I'm just going to go to the real store because I ain't going to be missing.
Nah, I'm good. That's okay.
Man, we talking back in the day on the Soul Studio. Man, we having a good time with K.I.M. in here. We got DJ Stacy J on the ones, man. Y'all hear it. Y'all hear that underneath. Y'all hear it. It just puts you in that. Look, she got some Public Enemy on now. You about to make me lose control up in here.
Too good.
Man, that's what's up.
You know, you remember the paper food stamps?
Girl.
Remember those?
Paper food stamps.
The books
with the different colored.
Right.
Different colored. It made you feel like you had money.
You felt loaded. You got
did.
this thick stack in your pocket.
You said a roll of them. Just a roll of food stamps. Just pocket swole.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Be counting the book like, here you go, 10, 20, 30, 40.
Make sure I balance out. I got to balance out. Man, y'all listening to the Soul Studio right here. I think we got to get ready to go on to a break so we can pay some bills. Again, Worldwide Core Radio is getting ready to move, man, to a bigger spot. We're also giving away a car. It's $25 for the ticket. Man, make sure y'all get at me or make sure y'all call the station. See if you can get in on that raffle. If you are interested, you can definitely hit me up at the Soul Studio at yahoo.com. But we're going to hit a break. We'll be back talking back in the day. We want to hear from you guys, man. Keep it locked right here. WorldwideCoreRadio.com.
Though, Mo, man.
Sneak Smooth, what up, dog?
Man, you wouldn't believe where I just came from for lunch,
Where
bro.
you come from?
Man, I had that big business corned beef.
Yeah, you talking about Front Page Deli right down the street from Core Studio?
You know it, with Swiss cheese and my choice of dressing. Me personally, I like the Russian dressing.
Yeah, I used
on
to get
the onion roll
the
too,
rye
bro.
bread.
Or, you know, some folks like that rye bread. Me, I like the onion roll. You heard of them? That Front Page Deli over there on 24810 Greenfield in Oak Park, Michigan.
Yeah, right down there, 10 Mile of Greenfield.
Yeah, man, they got a sandwich of your choice, man. Specialty sandwiches, you know. They got the local, the classified, the press, the Detroiter, the Metro. Man, they got it all, bro. I think you'll be very satisfied over there.
Yeah, I like
Mo.
that big business for $14.99. That boy there, pastrami with the Swiss cheese.
Man, I feel you. From now on, man, on my lunch break, bro, I'm going down to Front Page Deli, and get my eat on.
For sure.
Over there on 24810 Greenfield, Oak Park, Michigan, for sure.
Hey, that's off of what?
10 Mile in Greenfield, right down the street, you know. Or you can call your order in at 248-968-5533.
Hey, now that's business for you.
Front Page Deli,
Front
baby.
Page Deli.
Specialty sandwiches.
For sure. Now, I don't know how many places you can call to order a sandwich.
In the 60 seconds it will take you to listen to this radio ad, you could crack open a delicious Pepsi and start learning to play the electric guitar. Or the didgeridoo. You could take some photos worth untagging, wake up with face paint on.
You guys.
Or invent a new language you speak only with your two new best friends. Together you could adopt an exotic pet and name it Pepsi.
Oh, Pepsi.
In 60 seconds you could call up your crush and profess your love.
I'm in love with you.
But misdial and call your mom.
Honey?
BTW could LOL at your BFF ROFL because your BFF 4L TMI'd.
Dude.
You can run a 100-meter dash slowly. In 60 seconds, you could double Dutch jump rope on a trampoline faster than anyone's ever double Dutch jump roped on a trampoline before. Then upload the video, get a billion views, and achieve international fame in a tiny province of China you can't even pronounce. In this 60 seconds, you didn't do any of that, but you can now. So what are you waiting for? Grab a Pepsi and get out there, because now has never happened before, and it only lasts for now. Pepsi, live for now.
Does your inner sexy need a pick-me-up? Does your love life need a makeover? Well, step into Q-Tay's Closet, where you can find everything you need. Q-Tay's Closet is your one-stop shop for sexiness. Exotic dancewear, accessories, shoes, adult toys, hair, nails, makeup. You can find it all at Q-Tay's Closet. For more info, call 313-759-8293. 10% off all items in store with a valid dance card. Mention Worldwide Core Radio and receive an additional 10% off.
Yo, when we're back, you are listening to the Soul Studio right here on Worldwide Core Radio, man. We talking about back in the day. I got a special guest, Kim, K-I-M, man.
What's up, y'all?
Yo, we've been kicking it, having a good old time.
Yes.
Reminiscing about back in the day when I was young. Oh, y'all hear that? Stacey, man, you killing it.
Exactly.
You like hurting my soul.
Make me want to just get up.
Okay, look, do the whopping jump like, Roger Rabbit. What?
Get a breakdance
the
move.
Crip.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all remember the Crip? Yes, the Crip. The Crip. Hey, we had a caller who was trying to call us while we were in a break, man. If you are still trying to call us, get us in now, man. Call us now. 248-397-8085, and we will get you on the air so you can share with us about your back in the day, man. What were we talking about in the commercial break?
We was talking about the albums, the cassette tapes. Girl. Remember we used to record music on the cassette tape?
On the cassette tape.
Yes, remember the VCR?
The VCR. Not R.
Not R. It was
R.
The rotary phone.
Rotary phone.
Like really? Do they still make the rotary phone?
I don't even think they make the rotary phone anymore. I think it's just touch button. Whatever. Yeah. I don't even know what it's called.
Right.
Touch button. They make touch button phones.
Exactly.
Remember cell phones?
Yes.
Them things were huge.
Huge.
That was like luggage.
You could, exercise with them things. Use for arm weights.
You could. Them were weights.
Yes.
Talking about, guess where I'm calling from.
Exactly. I see it. You ain't even
luggage.
I see your phone.
Yeah. They were huge.
Right.
They would cover your whole face.
Yes.
Man.
Too funny. Remember the Atari? You know, I think they actually came back though with the Atari. They brought it back.
Did they?
Yes. But you know the main games: Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Frogger, and Space Invaders.
Frogger. Oh, you took me back, y'all.
Frogger. I know everybody.
Well, see, we had
Frogger.
in television, so that was kind of like a competition to Atari.
Yeah.
And I used to hate the controller because the controller had like 15 buttons on the top. And it had like this sliding disc thing that you'd have to kind of finagle to go left and right. And your thumb would have blisters, like trying to play, the game.
Exactly.
And then they kind of stepped up their game with Intellivision. I think they were the first ones who had the little IntelliVoice.
Yeah.
So you would connect it to the bigger unit, and it had B-52 Bomber was the name of the game, and it would go B-52 Bomber. That's the way that joint would sound.
I'm gonna need you not to do that like that again.
B-52 Bomber. Girl, that was high tech.
Yes.
Now you got people today, you talking about Grand Theft Auto, they be like, look at here, sucker. They talking for real.
Look real, everything.
Looking around like, come up in here with me. B-52 Bomber. You knew it was a game.
Well, don't forget the cable boxes. They had no remote. Remember those?
A and B. A and B.
This new generation, I'm telling you, they are so spoiled in this new generation because we had to get up.
Yes.
Turn the cable box.
We did.
You know, you had to stand there and find the show first.
You be all tired, waiting like, well.
Oh, that was way back there. You be like, you turn the thing,
like,
trying to get back.
Exactly. The cable box A and B side. That is dope, man.
Yes.
But you remember playing outside on the playground?
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Yes.
And in hip hop era, like back in the 80s, man, we used to have these mad battles. Like, we'd be out there. We didn't really have a big vocabulary.
Right.
But we would all be in a circle and we'd just be going at it. And it was like, to me, a modern version of playing the dozens. You know, you talk talk about somebody's wax shoes.
And it would be,
you
just
know,
go on
they
and
shop
on
at
and
the
on.
thrift shop. Now the thrift shop's cool.
Yeah.
But back then, you know,
You
you
was
shop
a
at
kid.
big lots.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And as a kid, you know, we used to laugh about the thrift shop
did.
with the other kids. Oh, they go there, you know.
Yeah, you thrifty.
Yeah,
You a thrifty
exactly.
kid.
So now that's the spot.
Now that's the spot. I love the thrift shop. Like,
me too.
I wish,
Yeah.
you know.
I like to go there and just get creative with it, you know,
Girl.
because you just never know what you find.
You never know what you find at the
Never
thrift
know.
shop.
But yeah, the outdoor activities that we used to play back then, like double dutch.
Yes.
Remember red light, green light?
Girl.
Mother, may I?
I failed at all of that.
Hide and seek.
I'd be like, Mother, can I please stop being it? Horrible.
We used to play kickball.
Yeah.
Kickball was the game.
That was the joint, girl.
Love
On recess,
kickball.
you come in stank in the mud
Yes.
because you played the heck out of some kickball.
That was the game.
Dude.
Everybody run to the field playing
Girl,
kickball.
This is straight ratatouille, man, for me, and this is awesome to be able to kind of reflect back on an easier time, you know, where we were carefree. And it's so funny. We were doing the math today at work because we work together, and that's a blessing. I really
Yes,
thank
it
God,
is.
you know,
Yes.
that we do. And we were doing the math, like, dude, if we go back 20 years, we were still adults.
Exactly.
What? What? 20 years and we are still adults, dude.
Ain't that something?
That threw me.
And just imagine the things you've done, the things you've seen. You know,
like we've been in
changes.
houses, we've been
Yeah.
on different streets, we've been in different schools.
Exactly. Seen so much.
We've seen so much,
So much.
man. We've seen gas prices when they were like
90 cents.
Girl, bye.
Yes, I remember. $3, you got a half a tank.
Hello. It could go where to the mall.
Exactly.
Because we used to kick it at the mall.
Love the mall. Yes.
Man.
Mall and roller skating.
Roller skating
was the stuff.
The rink. I think there's one rink on 8 Mile. I don't even know if it's open yet anymore. Maybe it is. Okay, yeah, there's one rink still on 8 Mile, but I wonder if it's the same. We used to roller skate out in the street. You know, you get caught up by a rock.
Girl, yes.
It was a rat.
It was. I've done bust my butt a lot of times for that
But
rock.
that's what we would do, though. Like, I think we were a little bit more hardcore, you know, when it came to being outside and hitting up the rec center and, you know, relating to one another out there in the hood. You know,
the little
it's a
neighborhood
different type
centers
of
and
hood.
stuff.
Yeah.
You can go there, just eat, have fun, be there all day. You
all
forget
day.
to go home.
Girl, arts and crafts. Your mama be like, I thought I had some kids. They at the rec center. And they coming home?
They coming.
Girl.
Be there having a good time.
A good time, man.
Yes. And then Halloween, you know, Halloween coming up.
It's coming up right around the corner.
Yes. When we was kids, though, we used to, trick-or-treating was just the stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, but why did we run from door to door?
Girl. And those costumes, they were already tight. Them costumes would try to kill a kid.
Yes.
You remember how it is? You would have that mask and it had that one little slit in the mouth. You could barely see out that one little slit for the eyes. And the suit was tight, and you run into the next house.
Run into the next house, trying to meet the other kids.
Girl, to the candy. You come home, your costume tore up. Your mama mad because you had to wear that costume next year.
Right. Now we gotta put it back together. And I wore the same costume for years.
Did
too.
you?
So you know mine had a lot of reconstruction.
Girl, I know it did. But I'm a princess. This year I'm gonna be a butterfly.
Exactly.
And now I'm a cocoon because it's just the pillowcase.
Exactly. Yes, I was though. I wore the same costume.
I love it. Kim,
love it.
reminiscing.
Yeah.
We gotta do this again, man. Like
Definitely.
This hour is almost over, yo. I know. Wow. We gotta go back to adulthood.
Yes.
Oh.
In about 5 minutes.
In about 5 minutes. We've had 50 minutes of reminiscing.
And it's been beautiful.
It's been beautiful, man.
Yes.
And we appreciate everybody who called in and who has tuned in to us clowning.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the ends. Wow. We flowing in. And you know it never go another flow show. Yo. But it's been a blessing, girl, to have you on the show, man. DJ Stacey J, yo, you've been killing it in the back, yo.
Thank you.
You have kept us right in that pocket.
Keeping me moving.
Keeping it moving.
Yes.
Man.
I love it.
And Jarrell, you the bomb, as always. So it's got to give you a shout out. And Mo, who made a brief appearance, yo. Mad love to you guys. But thank you guys for tuning in as we had our ratatouille, a ratatouille moment here on the Soul Studio. Just taking a break to relax, relate. And breathe.
Yes.
You guys have a blessed week. Next week's show is going to be awesome. I have Sophia Janelle Taylor coming in. She is a musician, a vocalist, an author, an entrepreneur. We're going to be talking about her book, Faithful Liar. Girl, I'm like on page. I ain't even gonna tell you, but I'm all in. Like, I can't wait to get home.
Sounds
girl. You can read the book when I'm done, or I'll get you a copy or something to support her. So she's gonna be in next week. I also want to tell you all about we had Paris Tune on last week. Nick West, who is an artist that he works with, has just released a single. It's called My Relationship. So you guys make sure you get it on over there to iTunes. I got my copy. If you can't get on iTunes, go to cdbaby.com. Again, it's Nick West. That's N-I-K West, like northeast, southwest. It's called My Relationship. It's only 99 cents. Also, Stacy didn't hit me in the back of my head, but they are having Taste. Stacy, Taste. Get on the mic real quick and break it down real quick. What is that?
Taste is an open mic every other Wednesday. We're at 2600 22nd Street. All performers welcome. $5 all night. And a bar. Cheap drinks.
That's dope. Kim will be there.
Sounds good.
Bar and cheap drinks.
Save my drink.
Okay, I'll make sure they have that. I know what your drink is.
You know
so I'll make sure they have that.
Know it.
Okay, and again, you guys want to check out newsoulcollective.com. The Soul Letter. That's SOULETTER.com. And get that copy of that digital Soul Letter, a digital mag. It's dope. Volume 20. You can hit me up if you want to shoot me a line or just say what's up or say, yo, go ahead, sis, do your thing. You can get at me at thesoulstudio@yahoo.com or go to my website, thatproducerchick.simplesite.com. But what we're going to do is get out of here. DJ Stacey J is going to mix us out of here. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you for having me.
Girl, we're going to have you back. Get used to this. That's what's up. Get used to it.
All right.
All right. We will be broadcasting from our new digs.
All right.
Yes, out in Southfield next week, guys. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Do your thing, Stacey. We out. See you next week.
Drop the verse. It's going down, fades of Black Street. The homies got at me, collab creations, bump like agony, no doubt. I put it down, never slouch. As long as my credit can vouch, a dog couldn't catch me. Say out. Tell me who could stop with Dre making moves, attracting honeys like a magnet, giving them orgasms with my mellow accent. Still moving this flavor with the homies Black Street and Teddy, the original rough shakers.
Shutting it down, good lord. Baby got them open all over town.